What's up? Welcome to module number 4, providing incentives. Now, I personally feel that "what's up" tagline has been kind of retired far too early from the Budweiser campaign. Here we are probably 20 years after. Anyway, I kind of like it. It's cheesy. It came in, it came out, it's come back in again, it's probably gone out. I don't give a shit. Right, let's get stuck into providing incentives. Now, this is all about, of course, giving people incentives so that they buy from you. It's about moving people from that psychological state of, oh yeah, this would be kind of cool to buy, to I must buy this, I need to buy this. So there are secret psychological tactics that you can use in your affiliate promotions as you build your commission machine. They're going to move people into that state of having to buy the product from you. And when you apply these successfully, you can quadruple your commissions. I'm going to show you lots of examples in this module. Get ready to take lots of notes, and as always, make sure you apply what you learn. Let's get stuck into it.
We're going to start this module with a story, and this is the secret survey story. You see, a while back I surveyed my entire list, and I basically asked them a question: what makes you buy an affiliate product through my link? So when I make a recommendation to you, what would push you over the edge? What would make you buy it through my link as opposed to through anyone else's link, or not buying it at all? So the options that I gave them were: if I gave you help with the product, if I gave you a product walkthrough video, or if I offered you a valuable free bonus. So what do you think people went for? Well, the overwhelming answer was, surprisingly, a product walkthrough video. Right? Most people said, if I get a product walkthrough video, that was the number one choice, then that is what's going to push me over the edge and make me buy a product. Closely followed by number 2, which was a valuable free bonus. So the key takeaway here is that people want peace of mind that the product works, right? That what you're recommending to them actually works, because a product walkthrough video would show them that. They want peace of mind that they're not going in blind, so they know a little bit about what it is they're investing in, and that you've bought the product too. Plus, offering a free bonus will push lots of buyers over the edge. So that's what we're going to talk about on this module. I'm going to show you how to create the bonus, the type of bonuses you can create. We're going to go into some screen cam mode. I'm going to show you some websites online and some examples of this, and also when you should be doing a bonus and when you shouldn't be doing a bonus. So here's why you should jump on the bonus bandwagon. Firstly, you can get more commissions, right, and prizes. When you give a bonus away, you can get more commissions, right? You'll actually make more sales by giving a bonus away, and if you do it in the right way, which I'm going to show you in this module, you can win lots of prizes as well by dominating the leaderboards. The other reason you should do this is because it gives people an added incentive to buy, of course. It pushes them over the edge. You can even use it to create scarcity. Right? So if you have an evergreen promotion, so this is one of those ongoing kind of bottomless gold mines, as I refer to them, so it's not something that's currently in a launch mode, it doesn't have a countdown or a deadline of its own, the price isn't going up, it's not been pulled off the market, you can still create scarcity with a bonus. You can say, okay, well, I'm going to give you this bonus when you buy this, but it's only available for this amount of time, or I'm only giving away X number of bonuses. So you can create real scarcity by having a bonus for an evergreen promotion. And you can also leverage social proof when you're giving bonuses away, because you can show people how many others have already got that bonus, or how many people have already bought through your link to get the bonus. So it has that element of, oh yeah, tons of other people have already done this, therefore I'm going to invest in this as well. It's also a great way to generate extra income, not just the additional sales that you'll make, but if you create your bonuses in the right way, you can sell more stuff on the back end. So you could have a bonus that's a webinar, you could give them free training on that webinar, and then at the end of the webinar, you could pitch a product. Or you could give them a PDF as a bonus, and at the end of it, you could say, look, if you want video training on this, you could offer them an upsell to that free bonus. So it's a great way to keep people intrigued and inside your funnel, so you can sell them more stuff. And lastly, it can even help you pay for your product creation. If you've got an idea for creating a product, you could actually do it and offer it as a bonus. So you might be promoting a high ticket program, and you might say, okay, for this program, when you invest in it, I'm going to give you 3 webinars on list building. I'm going to show you how to do list building. And at the end of the webinars, you have a product, and you've been paid to create that product. Or it might kind of force your hand to do something. You might say, okay, when you invest in this product, I'm going to give you a PDF on how to use YouTube or how to use Facebook. And again, you're getting paid to create that. You're getting paid by the vendor. When you get those commissions, you're paid to actually create this bonus, and you can then use that later on as a product. So let's talk about how to build a better bonus. The first thing you can do, of course, is offer digital products. Now, you can either create these yourself, could be an audio, could be a PDF, could be videos, or you could buy private label rights. And there's a site that I use to do this. It's called IPP. Let's just take a look at it. So this is IPP, or Instant Product Publisher, and from here you can get a selection of done for you products that you can use as bonuses. Come complete with PDFs, sales letters as well, so you can say, look, this is normally something people would pay for. They'd normally pay, $47 for this, but you can get this for free. So strongly recommend you check this out. You'll see it in the resources section next to this video. So that's IPP. It's a great way to get done for you bonuses, or you can just create them on your own. Next, you can offer help and support to people that invest in a product and say, look, I'm going to help you implement this product or get this product set up. That's always a popular one because people want that hand holding. They want to feel that they're not alone when they invest in this. Next, you can offer live training. Could be a webinar, could be a teleseminar, or could be even access to you through, group coaching or something like that to help them implement what they've invested in. Next, you can offer parallel implementation, which is just kind of a fancy pants way of saying that you go off and you implement and learn and take action on the product as well. So let's just say it's a training program on SEO that you're promoting. You would buy the product as well, and you would then go through the training and share what you learn with the people that bought through your link. This one is very, very popular. Now, of course, it does take a lot of time, but you'll get a lot more sales as a result because you're kind of spearheading the whole thing. You're pioneering and you're leading the way, saying, okay, this is what I learned. I found this with this product. This really worked. And you're helping them. You're shortcutting their success. Next, you can offer personal access to you just for people that buy through your link. So you're kind of saying, look, yes, invest in this product, but you're not on your own. You can always reach out to me and I'll help you get this set up, whether it's specific help with that product or more general help to do with internet marketing. You've got to make sure, of course, that what you offer is always related to the product and it's always relevant. You don't just want to throw in a ton of random stuff, which you see quite often, into a bonus pile and just say, oh yeah, you can just have all this, your kitchen sink, you can have an ebook about dog training. Keep it specific and relevant to the product that you're promoting. In fact, sometimes less can be more, because you'll see some bonus offers are totally overwhelming. You see all this stuff, you don't have time to even read through it, you don't really know what it is, and you don't want all this stuff clogging up your hard drive and giving you the kind of guilt complex that you're not using it all. Sometimes just 2 or 3 powerful bonuses can really go a long way to getting you a lot more commissions. You always want to use scarcity with your bonuses, right? And there's a couple of options. You can use time scarcity and say, okay, this bonus is only available until this time on this day. You could use number scarcity, where you say, right, I'm only making 50 of these bonuses available, and we will cover this in a much more depth in another module. If you're doing the number thing, you've got to be careful because people quite often don't believe that. Like if you've got a PDF you're giving away as a bonus, I'm only going to give 10 of this away. Well, why would you limit that? If it's direct access to you, one-on-one access or a Skype call or something like that, then yes, of course, people would understand why you're limiting that. So think carefully about the limits and the scarcity that you put on your bonuses, but make sure you communicate it throughout the promotion because that's really going to drive sales. Right, so if you are limiting it by number and you're starting out with 10, tell them when it's gone and change it, your page. It's, okay, now there's only 5 left, now there's only 2 left. Or have a countdown on your page if you're limiting it by time. And lastly, you want to cherry pick which promos you use bonuses with. You don't want to get into the habit of putting a bonus out for every single thing every single day, because it will devalue what you're doing. Sometimes you'll just want to put promotions out, just put the messages out and make commissions and just do it kind of quick and dirty, if you like, without putting too much effort into it. Later, you might want to say, okay, well, maybe once, twice, 3 times a month, I might want to do a longer promotion that's got a really big bonus attached to it. So choose them carefully, pick which promotions you want to attach bonuses to, and don't give your list or your audience, don't give them kind of bonus blindness where they get so used to seeing a bonus from you that it just has no impact. Okay, so kind of hold back, keep some of your powder dry. Okay, so here's one of my bonus pages so you can see how I've created this. So we've got a headline, we've got the theme. I went for this CPR theme, and I mentioned this on a previous module. And we've got a video. Now, you don't have to have a video. It would be good if you do have a video. It doesn't have to be a 2-camera video. You could just create a screen capture video. Or you could just have a letter, just write some content about the product that you're offering and about the bonus that you're offering. Next, we move on to the bonus. Let me just walk you through some of these. So this was a guaranteed cash payout. What I did for this bonus is I offered guaranteed cash. So any prize that I got from the vendor of this product, I was dividing up and splitting between all the people that bought through my link. So every person that bought and made the claim would get a guaranteed cash payout. So that works very, very well. Now, you've got to be careful with these. You've got to make sure you get permission from the vendor to do this. It's not advised to give commission back. Right? So don't say, oh, I'm going to give you part of my commission back. People really don't like that, right? Because it kind of undermines the entire industry, and it's not playing on a level playing field, right? What I did here isn't give commission away. I gave the prize away, right, that I got, and divided it up between my buyers. Next, I gave a 3-step CPR cash course. So this was everything that I'd learned from this particular guy. I trained my buyers on this over a series of 3 webinars. Right? And at the end of each webinar, of course, I also promoted my Insiders Circle coaching program. So it was a great way for me to train these guys, for them to get value, for me to get more sales of this affiliate product, and for me to get more sales of my back end and get people into my coaching program. I then offered a done-for-you website, which we set up for them, traffic torrents, so somebody doing traffic work for them. I then offered them a makeover. Again, where I'd look at their business model, I'd look at their websites, I'd give them like a consultation through video, and at the end of that video, if relevant and appropriate, I'd say, look, maybe the best thing you want to do is take a look at my coaching program. Not in every case, but again, that was a good way to get more sales. Then I offered some other things, some other bonus products, and so on. Now, remember, if you upgrade to the Done For You service, either with the monthly machines or the multiple machines pack, you'll get ready to earn commission machines created for you, which each have a super cool bonus already created and ready to give away to your buyers. So if you want to upgrade, click the link at the top navigation of this page. So let's quickly go over the bonus page blueprint, and I'll show you another example on screen. So you need an attention-grabbing, greed gland activating headline. So this is the first thing people are going to see at the top of the page. It's going to show them the benefits and explain exactly what they're going to get when they invest in this product and what they're going to get from grabbing your bonus. Next, you need a video or a letter, as you've seen, to explain what the product is, explain the angle that you've got for this promotion and what you're offering in the bonus. Next, you want a countdown. Either a countdown for when this launch ends and the bonus ends, of course this will be the same time, or if it's not an active launch, just when your bonus will be removed. Next, you want step-by-step instructions on how they can claim your bonus, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, the best way to deliver these bonuses. Of course, you want an order button that takes them through to the sales letter for the product. You want some images and descriptions of the bonuses that you're offering, and you want an exit pop. So this is a little bit of code that you can put on your site. When they leave that bonus page, or when they try and leave your bonus page, it will actually take them automatically to the sales letter for that product. So it's a great way to get more sales, because if they maybe don't watch your video all the way through, or they're scrolling through your page and they think, oh, well, I've kind of seen enough, this exit pop will take them to the sales letter for the promotion for the product that you're promoting, and you can get more commissions that way. So I use some software called Catch a Monkey to do that. You'll see a link in the resources section. Okay, so let's see this in action. I'm on a bonus page I've created here that I've used this CatcherMonkey software on. I go up here to try and exit the page as a prospect. I think, okay, well maybe I'm not quite interested. We try and exit here and you get this little notice. Step 1, click stay on this page to watch a live video of this kid making money with this method. Or leave this page to go back to nowhere. So we're basically saying, look, click stay on this page to see something cool. So you'd put a little message in here, and when they click stay on this page, they are then taken to the sales letter for that product. So it's pretty cool. So that's CatcherMonkey. Again, you'll see the link in the resources section. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking, wow, this is a lot of work, there is a quick and dirty method. You can actually describe the bonus in the email or the promo messages. Right? It's just as good, almost, as creating the bonus page. And this way, you can send people direct to the sales letter for the product, rather than having this dilemma of, do I send them to the bonus page, or do I send them to the sales letter? In fact, quite often when I'm doing promotions, even when it's these big launches and I'm putting a big bonus together, I'll maybe send to the bonus page initially for a few days, but then I'll send directly to the sales letter and just remind people of the bonus in the email. Dude, where's my bonus? So let's talk about how to get these bonuses in the hands of your buyers. Now, if you get this right, you're going to have a lot of people buying the product through your affiliate link, which is great, but it's also going to mean that you'll have a lot of people wanting to get the bonus that you've offered. Now, if you're not careful, you might end up having to manually authorize transaction IDs and have to email people their bonus, which basically means you go into JVZoo, you search for the transaction ID that they send to you, you make sure that they bought through your link, and then you email them the bonus. It's really messy, particularly if you've got 10, 20 or 30 people a day coming to you with this stuff. So you don't really want to be doing that. There's a much better way, a super streamlined method that automates all this. So let's take a look at what this is and how you can do it. Okay, so let's go in, and we're in JVZoo here. Okay, so from JVZoo, what you want to do is go into affiliates and approved products. So these are the products you've already been approved for. And if you're not approved for products, go and check out a previous module where I spoke about how to do that. Okay, so let's say you want to promote the superb, excellent product called Fan Page Money Method by a guy called Michael Cheney, right? So you'd have got approval because you used the secret phrase, commission machine. If you request approval for this product, Fan Page Money Method, and you put in commission machine in the little text box, I will approve you. Then you come into your approved products here in JVZoo, and what you do is you click Add Extras. Now from here, there's a couple of cool things you can do. The first thing is you can do autoresponder integration. What this means is if you have an autoresponder with a mailing list, you can actually add people to a specific mailing list automatically when they buy this product. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, there's a few reasons you'd want to do that. Firstly, it means you can filter these guys out so you don't email them again. Right? So if you're getting an email for the same product over and over, even though you've bought it already, it's a little bit frustrating, it's a little bit annoying. So what you could do is you could set up a specific list for people that buy this product in your autoresponder. You can add it to them using this integration field here. It's dead easy. You just put in your key and you select your campaign and you go ahead and do that. That means they will be added to a list when they buy that affiliate product. And when you mail out again for that promotion, you can exclude those people, so they're not getting that email again. They've already bought the thing, so why tell them about it again? So that's one reason that you can use that. It's very, very useful. The other thing is you can actually send them an email. So rather than just having them on a list, you can send these guys an email when they buy this particular affiliate product, so they'll get that email automatically. Why would you want to do that? Well, you can put in that email, here's how to claim your bonuses, right? You can also say, look, here's an added bonus, an unadvertised bonus, click here, it's a special offer, it's a 50% discount, so you can make sales. Plus, you can now have segmentation. You can have a list, let's just say you've done promotions for 5 different products that are all traffic related, and you've added them to a kind of traffic buyers list. You now have a list of people you know are interested in traffic, so you can hit them with specific traffic related offers. So it's a great thing to do. Now, it is more advanced, it's not essential, it will take additional time, and you need to be doing this for quite a long time for the value of it to build up in terms of the segmentation. But even if you've got a list already, it's worth doing this so that you're not emailing people about a product after they've already bought it. But that's not really why we're here, but it is in this section, so I wanted to mention it. The reason we're actually here is to add a bonus. So you click on this add bonus, and this is what you need to do. So you give your bonus a name, right? So you type in the name of the bonus. What I normally do is put my name and then the name of the product and then bonus. So Michael Cheney ABC product bonus, and that way they're going to see this, because when they go into their JVZoo customer area after they've bought a product, they're going to get an email from JVZoo. It's going to give them a link to access their product, and when they go in to access their product, they're going to see a link to whatever bonus you add in here automatically, and only people that buy this are going to see this. So you put the name of your bonus. You can then either select to put in a URL, so this would be an unprotected web address, or you can actually upload a file. Now, if possible, I recommend that you choose to upload a file, because if you put a URL here, what can happen is it's not protected. People can leak it, it might get found, and people might be grabbing your bonus that haven't bought your bonus. Now, of course, that can still happen with a file, right? People can still share that file, but it's not as easy for people to do. With a URL, it can just leak out, a search engine might find it, or somebody might email that out. If you've got a file and it's kind of a large file, it's a little bit more difficult for people to share that and for it to get found. So that's my preferred method, is to basically take all your bonuses, could be videos, could be PDFs, audios, zip them all up, and then upload it here. Once you've done that, that bonus is now available for people whenever they buy this product, and they'll automatically be given a link to grab this bonus. So you don't have to worry about them claiming, you don't have to worry about them sending transaction IDs, you don't have to worry about, are they actually buyers, have they bought through my link. Only people that buy through your link will see this bonus, and only for the product that you add it to. So it's an excellent, excellent tool. Okay, so let me show you another bonus page here, just so you can kind of understand how this is happening. Okay, so we've got this headline. Remember, you need this greed gland activating headline. I've got a video. You could just have text. We've got a little buy now button here. We've got a countdown for how long this is left on this, and then we've got the bonuses here. So it's pretty straightforward, right? And then down here we've got the step-by-step instructions of how to claim. Your bonuses will be delivered inside your JVZoo account. Click the yellow button below, invest in this product, and get into the JVZoo customer area and grab all these free bonuses. So that's it. Now this page, is a really nice looking page, I feel. It's done very, very well. It's generated several $100s for me just in the first couple of days, and probably going to generate $2,000 to $3,000. So it's a nice little page. I used OptimizePress 2 to create this page, and you'll see a link to that in the resources next to this video. That's a great tool. It works with the free WordPress software, which is the blogging software, of course, and it's a great way to create pages that look really, really smart and modern like this, and it just takes a few minutes to set these up. Okay, here's what you've learned and what you will now apply. You've learned why you should jump on the bonus bandwagon. You learned how to build a better bonus. You've learned the bonus page blueprint and how to deliver bonuses seamlessly. Now, as I've said, some of this stuff is quite advanced, so don't worry if you don't want to create a bonus page. You can do a lot of this just by having a bonus and uploading it into JVZoo and talking about it in the emails. That's one of the best ways to actually generate commissions quickly, rather than having to create one of these huge bonuses. If you're doing a big launch, like if you're getting behind an upcoming launch, or there's a live launch going on right now and it's giving prizes away, it's getting a lot of buzz, then you might want to create a bonus page. For evergreen promotions, you're probably better just having a bonus created, uploading it into JVZoo, and then creating emails that talk about that bonus. Okay, that's it for this module. I'll see you on the next one.